Live pictures, they are coming out of Zanzibar. Now, speaking of Tanzania, international travelers and Tanzanian nationals visiting Mombasa without COVID-19 free certificates will be immediately quarantined upon their arrival at the port city. This is just one of the new measures imposed by the county's response committee on COVID-19, co-chaired by Governor Hassan Joho and the county commissioner Gilbert Kitio to prevent the spread of the disease. NTV's Coast Affairs reporter Kevin Mutai also reveals that over 90% of ferry users will soon be subjected to use the Likoni pedestrian floating bridge so as to decongest the ferry crossing channel.
We should be able to review and be able to...
Mombasa County's Response Committee on COVID-19 held a meeting with different stakeholders on Monday to deliberate on ways to stem the spread of the virus in the island city. 9 key resolutions were made, and if fully implemented, it will be mandatory for visitors coming to Mombasa to provide a COVID-free certificate. The committee also agreed to re-establish public isolation centers, which will be used to quarantine the alarming cases of new infections.
Travelers without negative results, COVID-19 results from Tanzania, have to undergo mandatory quarantine. Lazima wawe na COVID-19 certificate ambaye ni negative. Na kama hawana, watapelekwa quarantine pamoja na ile family ambaye ina host mpaka ibainike kwamba kweli hawana hiyo ugonjwa. Number 9, reactivation of mandatory quarantine sites for international travelers without negative results.
All entertainment outlets, hotels, restaurants and other public establishments will be required to adhere to COVID-19 protocols by ensuring proper hygiene, social distancing as well as monitoring of body temperature. The committee also proposed a change of schedules for the train and air transportation, citing that current operations are affecting the enforcement of the dusk to dawn curfew in the region.
SGR inawasili hata usiku. Na hiyo inamaanisha kwamba taxi mpaka zitembee usiku, mahoteli lazima zifanye usiku kupokea watu ama wale watu wakipelekwa nyumbani. Kwa hivyo tumesema hiyo ikuwe reviewed ili kwamba SGR iwasili kabla ya hizo masaa.
It is our recommendation as a committee that 99% of the people crossing, the pedestrians crossing at the ferry, should be able to use the bridge.
The county received 12,000 doses of AstraZeneca vaccines, out of which 9,000 were set aside for the healthcare workers, law enforcement officers and even teachers. 3,000 doses belong to the Kenya Navy. But the county's Department for Health is concerned about the uptake of the vaccine, indicating that a huge number of those who were meant to receive the jab have declined to do so. A total of 1,238 people have so far been vaccinated in the county, out of which 813 are healthcare personnel, 5 security officers, and 92 teachers.
The good news is that we have bigger numbers of communities that are coming forward asking for the vaccines. So we are at a point where we have to make a decision. Kama hawataki hawa, itabidi tupatie wale ambaye wanataka.
9,271 people have been infected since the onset of the virus in Mombasa. 38 are currently on admission at various facilities and 13 are on oxygen support. The county's positivity rate stands at 8.8%. According to the health department, 191 cases have so far been reported in schools, 71 teachers and 120 students. 82 people from the hotel industry have also been infected. Kevin Mutai, NTV, in Mombasa.